Virgil Ortiz to Erickson Lubin. Good fight. What you think?
Good fight. Good fight. Good. That man. That's gonna be a bomb burner. Watch. They might set a record because Ortiz don't back down and Lubin ain't gonna back down. So that's gonna be a good one. I like that fight.
Yeah, that fight's being held in Texas.
Ooh, and it's in Texas. Ooh, we got that Texas energy. Ooh, that's gonna be a bomb burner. Lubin ain't backing nothing down.
Nah,
Lubin
this
ain't.
is his time.
Yeah, he ain't gonna back down. That's my boy.
Yeah, he felt like the flyer was a little disrespectful. They put him small on the fire in the corner.
Oh
He's like,
yeah,
this is
yeah, yeah.
disrespectful to my brand, he said.
Hey yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you all something funny, right? I'm gonna show you how disrespectful motherfuckers is. When I fought Danny Garcia, they took my face in the Photoshop and made me look like 1,000 years old, bro.
Nah, no. That were you mad at that too?
I was mad at that, bro. I was like, yo, 'cause remember that was the flyer for the promotion. So the whole time I had to look at that. Then people come to me, they're like, sign it. I'm not signing. So that's what I had a
Oh.
big argument, but with the promoters. That's why they say I wasn't cooperating because I didn't want to sign the pictures. I'm not signing that. I'm not signing that. I didn't prove that. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
You didn't tell him that you didn't like the flyer earlier?
I told them that when I seen it and they just left it. Well, they already did it. It was already printed. And,
I
and, and
would, that would have been funny if you added that in the on stage to Oscar, and you made me look like an old man in this shit.
nah, he know what he did. I mean, all like I said, he might not know what they did. I don't fucking know. But
You know they're
but
gonna
but
use the same excuse. I
see one
didn't
thing.
make the flyer.
Yeah, one thing about me, Mills, you know me, I'm a on the spot type guy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If we get a crack, if we gonna get a crack, we gonna get a crack on the spot right now. Ain't no waiting and shit. Like, ain't no fucking your whole up. So what happened was that was real deal, real timing. That we were locked in the basement. I walked around the building all the way to the front. I got inside door. They wouldn't open the door at first. Somehow we faked out one of the security to open the door just to hear us like that. And when he got cracked the door, snatched that shit open. And that's when you see me hit the stage. But other than that, they didn't want me in the building. They were trying to make it seem like I didn't show. I was a no show, and I was just being disrespectful and all that and all that. So, but that was not the situation. I was told to go somewhere and stay away and let them look good and me look unprofessional, and you know what I'm saying?
The door was actually locked.
Yeah, that. So the room they placed us in, they locked the door. So the room we placed in was to go back out that way. They locked that door, and the only other door was the door to go outside the building. And you had to go all the way around the building like that to come back in the side door where the press conference was at. And we was downstairs. So it's all right. We wasn't even nowhere near where the fucking press conference was going on at. Shout out to my brother Lala. He's the reason why I heard, I mean, that I knew the press conference was going on. He called me like, yo, where you at? I said, yo, we waiting for the press conference. He said, how you waiting? Danny Garcia talked to already. They talking about you unprofessional, that you not coming. I said, what? I said, what? That's what made me go crazy. We locked in the basement. They upstairs having a press conference.
But you know, when you slow it down, like this, it sounds completely different. It's the same words. It's the same words that you used.
Yeah,
But
it's like no, it's like so they locked me downstairs and I'm like, what? So I'm just down there and my brother called me. He like, yo, where you at? And he like, I'm watching it right now. Danny, they about to leave. I'm like, they about to leave. And that's when I came out and I came out the building, went around. Danny was gone already. He was gone. Think about it. Think about the when I walked in. When I walked in, he was gone. They was closing out the thing, and I walked in. And it was like, oh, look, here he is, the great Zab. Is it the great? You know me. At that time, listen, Oscar cool me now, but at the time, I was ready to do something different. I was ready to get on some, you know what I'm saying, some different type of timing. But me for a long time. He like, oh man, they about to start. He said, he about to act up. You know what I'm saying? He knew me. And I was just like, yo, come on, man, this is crazy. Why you trying to do me like this just for a promotion for a fight? Trying to make me look like I understand what you're trying to do.
my
If
man,
I look
my
like
man,
If I look like a hero in the movie, then it don't tell their side of the story. You know what I mean? So they gotta make me look bad and unprofessional.
You when you was on the mic, it looked like Oscar was like, dang, he's on there for a long time. He was like, he was stretching his shit out. He was like, ugh. Oh
Like,
man.
that's how they silence you. They just take the mic away from you. They take your voice away. Take your voice away. Take your face out the media, out the camera. You don't get no interviews. You don't get nothing. So now you just be they do you dirty and push you in the corner. I'm not
Yeah.
technically talking about Oscar. No, I'm not talking about Oscar. I'm just talking about the promoters and
But if you're
people.
not the A side, the media is going to be against you. So you
Yeah,
got to make sure you're outspoken so they can hear your word.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? They push you in the corner and they beat on you. You know what I'm saying? So and then they try to make you obedient and then bow down and kiss the ring. You know what I'm saying? Then you go, okay, you got to come back. Please, come sip of water, please. You know what I'm saying? And so
Oh, they're saying, what's wrong with Adrian?
what's wrong with him?
Everything. I didn't hear anything new.
Ain't nothing wrong with AB. AB chilling.
Alan Day, Zab, did you have a chance to fight Paul Williams?
No, never had a chance to fight Paul Williams. Anybody
No.
came through my regular line to fight, we was either in negotiation, it fell out in negotiation, or we got into it or some shit and it didn't go through. But I never turned nobody down. I was never with, especially a top fighter that I could gain from and gain with. I was never would turn nobody down. Now, if he was like a somebody from another gym that they have zero ranking and I'm gonna fight you, man. Like, bro, I bet you do. Get in line, you silly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then yeah, we're not fighting you. But you was somebody of some significance that made some noise in the game during the timeline that I was doing it. Yeah,
They're saying AB waiting on Tank to fight Jake so they can start partying every day. Yeah, the chat be wilding.
no, that's not true.
That
AB
chat,
train. I just spoke to AB the other day.
how's he
Yeah,
doing?
he doing good. He like no matter what, y'all. He always gonna be AB. That motherfucker is funny. When I say, boy, he is a ball of fun, bro. No joke. Word. That's my guy.
Nah, he is. He is funny as hell.
Fun.
Um, the did you see the Tank and Jake Paul press conference?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it?
And listen, they promoting. You know what I'm saying? That's how Tank is. That's Tank's personality. He coming in there. I'm the destroyer. I ain't doing a whole bunch of laughing and giggling and playing. What's up? When's the date? Ring the bell. So I get how his persona is. You know, I don't do a lot of talking. I'm a killer. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I do. You know, y'all do that talking.
Yeah. Jake was complaining a little bit, like, come sell the fight, man. And like his dad had something to say about it afterwards, like just not selling the fight.
Personality though, but that's Tank's personality. He's just like, yo, bro, I'm a fighter. I'm not a talker. Not a talker. He like that. I would when I'm fighting Mills. It's not a lot of interviews out there with me talking. I don't know talking, but fuck you want to talk about? Watch the fight. That's it. Watch the fight.
You know what
Like
would be crazy?
good fighters don't like to talk. They don't want to talk.
Yeah, they say Super Judah Promotions.
Mm. Bing bop boop bop bang.
Yeah, what do you think about them wearing the 12s? The 12
Ooh.
ounces. They're wearing 12 ounces that night, Jake and Tank.
I
Better
mean,
than 16s and 14s, right?
I, I think it's good for Jake, but it's a disadvantage for Tank.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
Calvin
and
wanted him to wear something smaller, like 8s, and
yeah,
have.
wear eights. That's what he fighting. He fighting eights. Let me wear eights. Let's now that see to me that would have been discussed. That would have been my a negotiation outline is, okay, you got the weight on me. Give me the smaller gloves then. Give me the smaller gloves. You keep the weight, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been something that would have been in my negotiation. I don't know per se what those guys did or anything, but I would have been like, all right, you got the weight. That's cool. You keep that. Give me the smaller gloves. Now we even.
Right. Right. Yeah. A lot of people giving them criticism like you taking an exhibition while you're still in career mode per se.
That's Muhammad Ali did it.
Yep. Yep.
The greats do it. See, when you great, you don't have to explain to nobody about what you're doing. You just do it.
Yeah.
You just show them and teach them. That's it. You don't explain to people, hey, this is what I'm doing, guy. I'm gonna do this. No, I just do it. This what separates me from everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, I think it's marvelous what he's doing with Jake Paul. I think it's marvelous what Jake Paul is doing in the sport of boxing. I think it's great. It's great for the sport.